We've received a very positive response to Accessibility Tracker. When clients see what Accessibility Tracker does, especially clients that have worked on projects previously, they immediately recognize the very real value. So here I'm inside of the projects view. We can look at different projects. So this is, Accessibility Tracker is going to be extremely helpful even if you're only working on one project. But if you have multiple websites or multiple digital assets, then the value just starts compounding project after project. So here we've got several projects inside of the dashboard, and this is all sample data. I'm just looking through my admin account, and we're going to go ahead and I'll just go to the accessible.org project here on the bottom, select this project, and now we're inside of the project view. And so here we can get a quick look at the analytics for this project, which are, we're updating a lot of things, and analytics will be included in that. But right away, you can see some very nice analytics. And now I've gone to the project issues view. And so what's really nice here is we have got the accessibility audit report online. So now we have a centralized hub where everybody can contribute and work on the accessibility audit all at once. So we're fixing issues and we know the status of each issue. We can update the issue. Everybody's working from the same place. We're not working from a Google sheet. We're not working from an Excel spreadsheet. We don't have to worry about file saving. We're also not limited to what a spreadsheet can offer. Now we have the audit report and it's dynamic. And what do I mean by dynamic? Well, we can assign the issues to different team members. So we can invite team members to use Accessibility Tracker. They'll be on the platform, and now we can assign issues to them. They can either be a project member or they can be a project manager. So a project member is only going to be able to change those issues that they have been assigned to, and then a project manager will have full access. Everyone has full access, but a project manager can interact with the project beyond just the single issues. So here we can assign the issues to whatever team member. I've only got myself on here, so I'll go ahead and assign it to myself, info@accessible.org. We can change the status of issues. This is a very key feature. So let's say our team has fixed an issue. We can mark this as completed. Now the validator can know, okay, this issue has been completed. Let me look at it. If the validator side decides that this issue has been resolved successfully, then they mark it as validated. If not, we can mark it as needs work. Currently, we can also set a custom priority. I say currently because we might take this column out of the audit report to just simplify it and make it easier to use. And the other part of this is we already have two prioritization formulas inside of Accessibility Tracker in the audit report. So you can easily sort and prioritize issues based on one of two formulas. One of the formulas is user impact, so which issues have the most overall impact to the most number of users. And then we have risk factor, and this is data driven. This is what you'd want to pay attention to if you are concerned with web accessibility litigation that is ongoing in the United States, because this prioritization formula is based on the issues that are claimed the most often in complaints filed by plaintiffs lawyers in state and federal court. So both very useful formulas, and you can instantly sort your audit report using either formula. All right, so moving on, we can also go and look at the individual issues. So that was the broad audit report. Now we've got the granular data. So here we have the issue description, the applicable code, the recommendation from the auditor, and so on. So obviously this can change. If your audit isn't from accessible.org, then you might have some slightly different information. But Accessibility Tracker can be used with any accessibility audit report. So we can make notes here. We're adding more of a comment log, but you can currently add notes inside of Accessibility Tracker. We are also going to add the ability to upload a screenshot directly. So right now it's just pulling from the screenshot data inside of the audit report spreadsheet, but you'll be able to upload your own images. Here we can see the status of the issue and so on. So all of the information that you need for a single issue is here. But now let me take you to the marquee feature. And by the way, before I do, you can edit this issue if you'd like. So this again, this adds to the ease of which you can use accessibility tracker and just the flexibility it has. So if you need to change an issue for whatever reason, uh, and this can include just adding a note to this issue, then you can do so by editing issue. And so now you can see that you have the ability to edit the different information and data inside of this issue view. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. We're going to analyze with AI. And so let's just say we have a developer, designer, content editor who is completely new to accessibility, and they don't really understand what's going on here. They understand that this is about accessibility, but they don't understand why this is an issue or exactly what the issue means. We can go here and we can select the simplify and explain tool. And so what will happen is we will now start getting a streamed answer from AI specific to this issue. So what's very important, the very important distinction here is we're not just going to Google Gemini or ChatGPT and having to copy and paste the issue, giving AI context. AI already has all of the context because it has all of the data. It's been extracted from your accessibility audit report. So now all of your team needs to do is use one of these tools, and now they can get the information directly from AI. So let's go ahead and refresh. And we'll go back here and let's just say we're the developer and we want a detailed technical answer on what to do for this accessibility issue. Well, now we have this. We have the analysis of the current implementation, the step-by-step technical recommendations. Here we can see there are 2 steps involved, and it's giving us the sample code that we need. And then we have the improved code snippets and so on. So this is extremely helpful for accelerating your project, finishing faster, because now your development team has AI to help inside of the dashboard. So this already is creating so much efficiency, so much time saving, so much money savings. AI has There's somewhat of a negative stigma around AI when it comes to accessibility project or products, because there are products such as overlay widgets that claim to be AI powered, and that's not really, AI is not actually remediating anything. So it's and by the way, the AI powered claims have been going on for years, well before we've seen AI rise to prominence. But now we have AI inside of Accessibility Tracker, and this is real AI that is actually making a real difference in your projects, and it is saving time and money. So let's go ahead and exit out of this. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to go back to the issues view. So remember, we have the audit report transposed inside of the dashboard. So now we've got this nice broad overview where we can look through the audit report. But what we can also do is and where is this? I'm going to go to reports now. What we can also do is go to reports. So we can generate a report at any time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at a report that was already generated. Let's go ahead and review this report. So what's nice is we can also share this report with anybody. So we can copy the link and share it with someone else. But what we have here is an executive summary, also with a detailed breakdown underneath that executive summary. We are currently working on this. It's going to be finished in a week. So from the date of this video, if you go forward a week, this will be finished. But right now we have let's call it a prototype report. This report is being refined, and it's including from feedback from myself. And so what we're doing is we're just making the report much more simple, and then also taking out some, so simplifying it by taking out some of the information, and then also making the information in the report to where you can extract the meaning more easily. So this is, by the way, this is an AI generated report. This is brand new, and so here we can see key metrics and key performance indicators and metrics, issue remediation progress, accessibility maturity score. As I said, we're going to take out a lot of this information just because right now it's overwhelming. But I'm scrolling through now just so you can see. Here's critical findings analysis. Here is risk assessment and business impact. This will not be in here, but I'm scrolling down here to show you that this is the type of formatting, information, and ease of which you can extract meaning from your current project. And that's what we're going to do is we're just going to simplify this so that you can easily know here's what's going on with the project, here's where we stand, here's looking forward. And so this feature is going to be available very, very soon. And we're working on more features. So what I what doesn't come across when you go to accessibilitytracker.com is how much more is coming. We are working on so many cool features and we are implementing them rapidly. This is so important because not only because we want to respond to client requests, which we get client requests and we've implemented a lot of them. But this is already the best platform in the game. Like I've researched this. So after we built Accessibility Tracker, I then researched to see what was available in the market. There's nothing even close to this. And we're getting better. So week by week, and I say week by week because I mean that quite literally. Week by week, we are adding in features that we know from experience because this accessibility tracker is a part of accessible.org. And accessible.org, you have myself as the founder. You also have a network of contractors, and we've taken all of our collective experience and it's really becoming a part of accessibility tracker. So we know what clients need. We know how to streamline the process. We know how to make everything as efficient and as effective as possible. And that's exactly what we're doing with this platform. So if it comes across like this is like I can't wait for these new updates, I is because I really cannot wait. This is already so much different, so stark from any other accessibility platform in the marketplace. It is only getting better. This will help clients. This is going to help you with accessibility and compliance. It's going to help you track everything. The key differentiator, there are many platforms in the marketplace, but one key differentiator, in fact, this is the fundamental differentiator. This makes all of the difference, is that accessibility tracker is audit based. So what audit based means is you can actually track full WCAG conformance. You're not tracking scan results. Scan results are inconclusive, they are limited, and they're not what we're after for compliance. We want to be fully WCAG conformant. Whatever version you've chosen, whether it's 2.1 AA or 2.2 AA, we want to know exactly where we stand when it comes to conformance. Now with Accessibility Tracker, you can do that and you get all of the other features, and we're streamlining it. We're improving the UX UI. We are adding in more AI. There's Project Insights AI coming soon. So that's beyond just the report that you just saw. Project Insights AI is something completely different. That's where you can ask AI, hey, where do I stand with this project? What's my estimated completion time? And then get any other insights you would like into the project. Why is it possible? Because all of the data is inside of Accessibility Tracker. This is a real difference maker. It will help you complete your project sooner. It will help you stay organized, and it will help your team stay on top. You won't lose any work, right? Because what can happen easily is when you have an audit report, it's easy to lose track of it. It's easy for the audit report to lose freshness. Your team starts to make changes. Maybe the audit report's never even worked on. That's not going to happen here because now everything is organized. We've got one centralized hub. Everybody's working from it. Your team can work simultaneously so that you finish faster. Even if your team is new and unfamiliar with accessibility, then they still have the AI inside of the dashboard to help them. So that means less technical support hours are needed, less reliance on accessible.org or anyone else who's helping you with accessibility. Now you have help inside of the dashboard while you're working on the audit. This is profound. This is a very much different from anything else in the marketplace. Nothing's even close. This has to happen. The accessibility tracker is very much needed in the marketplace. We recognize that more than anybody. So we have already created something that is different. It's already way better than anything on the market. And there's a free plan. If you would like to try this out for yourself and see for yourself the difference, you are welcome to sign up for a free plan. In fact, you really should sign up for a free plan. You can download an accessibility audit report, a sample report from accessible.org to use, and just try out Accessibility Tracker. See the difference. There's no sales demo required. You can sign up right now and start using it. There's also an accessibility tracker YouTube channel where you can go through demos and some of the different features and see what's available through accessible.org. So, not through accessibility tracker. So, this is a real difference maker. It is the platform in digital accessibility. I've researched them. I know this 100%. I have no doubt in my mind this is the best, and it is only going to get better. I am insisting upon it. We are rolling out more features, and if there's a feature you would like to see, just reach out and let me know. It's accessibilitytracker.com. I will include a link in the description.